Hey man, what's good YouTube family, man? This your guy DJ Blessone. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Swifty Blue is in a bit of a little situation. He got a lot of people mad and talking right now for words he said about black hip hop, because I don't think he was taking it as what people think it was, but we gotta put it all out there and listen to my opinion, and I can hear yours in the comment sections. You feel me? I'm gonna break it down, but before I get to the video of him saying what he said on the Kevo show, we gotta actually, you feel me, rock with my bro right quick, B-Wick, who got an outstanding video. It's a 30-second video. Let's rock with it.
Heard these rappers won't beef, ha ha. Joke. Whoever thought I fell off, man, y'all smoking on some good dope. Blowing in, spitting 16s, that's a football. Got it out the mud, but keeping clean like some good soap. You ever heard of a real street nigga that told? Nope, me neither, that's why I stick to the code. Ain't no click hopping wick, I'ma stick with the bros. Why pull a whole zip when I get lit with a foe? Why cry about a bitch, save my tears for the dough? If I ever take a loss, hustle up, get some more. Can't forget about them times I was down bad and broke. Promise I'd never switch, and I put that on my soul. Chef Wick got my cookbook, whipping in the bowl.
Now, I'm gonna play his video where he said the words that made a lot of people, well, I don't know if it was a lot of people, but I know on the internet, it was a lot of back and forth and people basically speaking on how they feel.
And it's like this, we're gonna negotiate the terms. We're gonna make sure that it's like we have, it's like 50-50 control type shit. We're not gonna give somebody else, let alone another race, full control.
Okay.
That's what it comes down to.
But
you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not no disrespect, but it's just more like,
it just sounds crazy out loud.
It does sound crazy.
It sounds a little racist.
But you know what?
It sounds a lot of racist.
No, but you know what? I'm just being honest. I'm being real. Like, I'd rather go sign with like, even though you like, you might hear crazy shit, but I'd rather go sign with like a corrido label or something, you know, like I'm gonna keep it to the roots. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they wasn't fucking with us back then, why they fucking with us now? Because now we breaking in, we doing shit. Now they gonna want to sign us. Yeah, of course. Fuck all that. Now we gonna do what we know best. You know what I'm saying?
Now, he got a little bit more words where he clarified a few things. I'm gonna get to that right now, where he was speaking to one of the bros and he went in a little bit more on that situation.
Fuck what I said. I done shown by my actions. I done shown by the fundraisers, by the food drives, by the backpack, by the things we've done for the hood. And we're gonna continue doing them for the hood. You get what I'm saying? My actions, volumes. Fuck words. Fuck words. Words don't mean shit. Actions do. Actions mean everything. And you know what I'm saying? My actions.
I'll put the links of both those videos in the description box or the comment section. I didn't want to play the whole thing for obvious reasons, and a lot of people are mad, so I want to just get to it. First of all, me per se, I got no issues with what he said. Now, before you get emotional, I expect the ones who ain't grown men and women to get mad and listen to those little words I said and lose their minds. Let's wait 3 seconds so those people could get out the room and get out the video. Okay, now let's have the grown conversations that people kind of sweep under the rug and don't want to have. First of all, I've seen Swifty Blue around many black artists for a lot of years now. He's been genuine, he ain't been fake, and this is way before Kodak Black did his little, songs and affiliations with them or whatever. It's just being honest with you. You said, let's have an honest talk. Now, just because you do songs with black people or black people do with Mexican, it does not mean you don't think some type of hatred towards a group. I'm not saying that. I'm just breaking it down and we putting facts on facts. Let's get that out the way and focus on what Swifty Blue said. He said he doesn't want to sign to any other, record labels, or basically he doesn't want to sign to any blacks. He want to sign to, the Carnals and them, man, his people, his razas, you feel me? And let me get this part out the way. To a lot of people, both Mexicans and black folks out here, if you don't know, the Serranos, they had a lot of black members, and I don't know why people don't do their homework on history. Maybe because I'm an older dude, I just look young to a lot of y'all, but Black and brown, I'm a definition of black and brown, but at the same time, I'm not going to use that to be biased nor way too opinionated. Let's stay on the facts. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not this war that everybody think is going on. There is beef between both communities. I ain't no fake dude. I don't fake it. And in both groups in those communities, we got a certain, you know, and another one might have more of a hatred for the other. It is what it is. That ain't what I'm on right now. I'm on what he said. He doesn't want to sign to no other people than his people only, and a lot of times because he got effed over on deals, and he got into that. He said that, and it's not like I ain't never seen it before. That's why I got to salute dudes like, you feel me, Sauce Walker. He got Peso, and obviously Peso is eating. I know a lot of these rappers be capping, but it's something genuine about Sauce Walker that I can't even hate, man. You can see it, bro. He really do want to get other people to shine. Of course, he making his bread too, but you can see it's a good deal because I got family in Texas, and y'all already know what I always tell y'all. Texas and California politics ain't the same. You got black and brown over there. They get along very well. You might have certain pockets where they don't, but just like anywhere else around the world. Now, for people to get angry at what Swifty Blue said, I gotta ask you a question. Why, instead of getting mad at him, why don't you think the same way? Because you don't have to say what Swifty Blue said and have hatred in your heart while saying it. Two could be the same thing, but it can also really mean the man really do have pride for his folks, his, you feel me, community or whatever. What's wrong with that? Man, I'm unapologetically black. I don't make excuses about it. Bro, I am what I am, bro. I'm that first before any flag or before any country my mom and dad from. I'm this first. And I got that melanated pride in me. It don't need to be explained. I done talked about issues within Mexicans and blacks already. I'm like the first to do that. I'm not about to get into none of that. We know people who don't have a mind where they can think for thyself. You're already gonna dislike the video. You're already gonna call me, what's the word, a coon, a sellout, even though I'm more thorough than you, but you're gonna call me all these weird bro because you're an emotional dude or emotional female going through a tantrum. We got way more important politics in our communities alone to take care of first before worrying about somebody else for having their own racial pride. What's wrong with that? He didn't say any hatred or anything like that towards black people or anything like that. It's like, damn, bro, look, I'm not acting like we aren't suffering or aren't being, you know, in certain predicaments where it could be seen as being oppressed. Y'all know I'm not going against the grain and saying that. But everything don't have to turn you into a victim. That's all I'm saying, gang. Like you're gonna give me with reparations and all that. I believe you guys do own it. Like if you have the lineage of people on this foundation of United States of America or actually habitat on this, because we know black folks already been living in the Americas, all South and North, but I'm not gonna get into that because people are very disingenuous. You're not gonna have an open conversation. So let's fast forward. So I believe in all that with ADOS or FBA or even the Caribbeans or even people from Africa. That's why I don't get into politics, because this is always first in my eyes. I always focus on this. I don't get into all the other. So you can't call me this and that. I'm looking at folks who don't want to have a certain pride in them. That's why it's easy to hate me or hate your own brothers or people who look like you. It's easy to spill things. If you look all over the internet, it's us doxing each other. I don't do that garbage, but dudes is doxing people's kids, family. Like, it's like a poison, bruh. Why don't you think the same way? A lot of us do. A lot of us be like, we don't want certain Europeans record deals with them because they're going to give 360 deals, so you go to your own brother and get signed to him or whatever. And a lot of times our own brothers be giving us the same 360 deals that the Western folks and Europeans give to the artists. So I don't see anything wrong with that. He even gave a traditional Mexican music, a record company that he wouldn't even mind signing to. That's how deep it is for him. Now, one thing people might be opinionated on when he said they link up with the Woods in prison, being that I only got locked up in jail different occasions, less than a week each time, I can't speak on prison politics, you feel me, or even jail politics, because even though I've been arrested multiple times for dumb shit, I don't consider those as makes me a guy that can explain that. So I stay out of that part. I feel like that's more for people who's been locked up for a whole lot of years or whatever, they can go into the politics. People like S-Bone, because he's from Cali and all that, you know, dudes who got that veteran status per se. I can't speak on Woods linking up with Mexicans versus blacks. It seems like a in-house thing. You know what I mean? A lot of bloggers want to get into that, and it's like, you ain't never even did a day in jail. Not that I'm glorifying that, but it's very strange. You're very opinionated on a subject that you don't even understand or know about. So I'm just sticking to what people are looking at, the race part of it. I don't even like getting into that because I feel like any change for a movement or community, it's not gonna goddamn be done on no internet or no television show. I thought they told us the revolution would not be televised. So I'm not trying to see all these pro wannabe Dr. Kings and wannabe Malcolms all over the internet, but where were you this whole time we've been on the internet? Where's your work? My work is already out here, and I never joviate about my work. Most people know what I do behind the scenes and what I've been doing on YouTube for 10 years plus or whatever, help in different channels. This channel alone is not even 5 years yet. No, not at all. But you feel me? Not to toot my own horn. I've been building, and a lot of people have been building. But to use that as a way to look for every little thing that's being said is wild to me. It's wild. We can't make everything turn us into some type of victim, bro, because there are real issues like y'all probably saying to me in the comments right now. There's real issues that I agree with, but the more you pay attention to tick for tack, how is that warranted to pay attention to what's coming in the near future or that we need now in the present time? You feel me? Look, because at the end of the day, what Wack 100 said, I didn't even say if I agree or disagree. It's just not my business. Wack 100 said he'll never sign one of the bros from Southern Cal and all that, basically the Mexicans. And I wanted to say something slick to Wack, and then another side of me wanted to almost agree, but then it was like, I'm not Wack 100 just because we shared this. What he said might stand for him more because how I grew up with black and brown being cool with each other. Now, other Hispanics and Latin communities have been, you know, very, very racist. I ain't gonna lie, educational purpose, but just like I tend to flow what's I gotta pay attention to and can control. That's what I do. I'm not professing to be a savior, but I do stand for pride in who we are first. And if anybody else want to do that, why? That's like my Cuban friends, you feel me? I'm real cool with them when they have their little celebrations. It's like me going there and getting mad with them. And I'm not gonna do that. In fact, I embrace their celebration of who they are, where they come from. Just like the ones I hang with, they respect my celebrations and what I, you know, like promoting versus who I am. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know how to make this bigger than what it is, man. I spoke on the American Cholo situation. Where were you, haters, to give me my cool points for it? I kept it a stack. I even said something against the No Jumper platform, and y'all know I rock with the No Jumper platform. That's how you know I'm an honest dude. I don't have no biased opinions. You just get in the ears and how it's coming from me. That's it. Everything ain't made for you to have a tantrum, to pick up the damn picket signs and be like, oh, we're against, like, what was really said. In hindsight, pay attention to it. Now, you have a right if you want to take from it and think, you know, Swifty Blue has very racial tendencies or whatever. But my thing is, I think everybody have racial tendencies. It's when you use those racial tendencies to belittle another group of people, to subjugate them to subservitude, you know what I'm trying to say, or get that group of people and push them more down in the process of life, bro. Like, but if you're merely using that racial tendency to big yourself up in your community, like, what's wrong with that? I need somebody to tell me. I'm trying to articulate. You're not exhibiting a hatred for another group of people. You're just merely saying, this why I wouldn't sign, and you're explaining it. Now, whether people want to believe he's cool or not, that's on them. I'm not trying to sway or change people's opinion. I'm trying to tell you why the people who hit me up and said respond it is, because I don't want, like, bro, like, just because I responded to the American Cholo situation, I made sure in that whole video to say it's always going to be black and brown love. But I think a lot of people seen what I said about American Cholo, not Mexicans. Y'all think I'm some type of channel that is just looking for Mexican people who say things about, but bro, bro, a lot of people people say bad things about us. I'm not about to waste my time looking for what words are doing, bro. I look for the actions. I look for what's actually contributing to our downfall. What a motherfucker want to think, I just let them be. That ain't me. And if I can discern it and dissect it properly, and if I can see, oh, this dude is really being slick to us and all, I'm going to be like, fuck him. But if I could take it, I'm like, this dude is just prideful. What's wrong with that? I wish more of us exhibit that pridefulness, because a lot of you dudes who want to call me the sellout, me the raccoon and all that, y'all don't exhibit y'all pride. Y'all put your heads down. Y'all cry about every little thing instead of wearing it like a chest of armor, war armor that is. You feel me? A warrior spirit. You walk here with your head lingering and act like you some type of pushing around bag. That's crazy, gang. That's crazy to me. So, look, I'm going to fall back and just say salute to everybody on both sides of the perspective. You know what I mean? But what's being said as far as pridefulness should never be taken as something as your downfall or somebody belittling you, somebody is saying something condescending to you. This person is opening themselves up and letting you know what his politics is as far as signing his contracts and what he want to do it like. He want to just keep it on the last side only, bro. What's wrong with that? A lot of you niggas should keep it in-house too, and y'all don't. Any European that come through, y'all already signed that thing over with. Pause, you feel me? That's factual. I mean, the rest is what it is, man. Look, man, you either rocking with me or you ain't, man. Look, my name is DJ Blessone, man. Love your family, love your kids, and always remember, stay blessed. I know you hear the planes outside. Man, stay blessings, all of y'all, man. Peace.